Hello and welcome back to the Isaac Brick YouTube channel. For today's Wednesday review, we have the new Fairground Collection Haunted House. It's set 10273. It's got 3,231 pieces if it's for ages 18 and up, and it's got a retail price of £210 in the UK and $250 I think in the US, which you might go that's a bit expensive, but I think once you see all the details, all the features of this set, I think you might have changed your mind. So I'll start with the minifigures. There's 9 minifigures in this set, even though 2 of the minifigures are doubles of other minifigures in the set. So we have, focus, 2 of these ghosts here. They have a happy face on the one side, and if I turn around, it's got a sad face on the other. It's got a new sort of robe pieces that they've been using for Voldemort and Dumbledore in the Harry Potter sets recently. And we've got 2 of those in set. And then we have 2 of these guys, these ticket sellers, plain legs, sort of business torso. That's quite an old torso. No real back printing, a bit, but not much. No back face. An old face print as well. This is quite, it does look like quite an old-fashioned sort of Lego City minifigure. And those, we also have 2 of him as well. So we got 2 of the man with the top hat and 2 of the ghosts. So the next minifigure we've got are the next few minifigures are people who were visiting the ride. So we've got here Karen, as you can see by her haircut. She's got a purple cardigan on, plain legs, very minimal back printing, and a backwards facial expression. That's when they refused to let us see the manager. So this guy is another visitor to the ride. He actually has a wheelchair in this set. And there is wheelchair access. If I just focus the camera, here is the wheelchair access next to the stairs. Now I'm going to have to refocus on the figure. And he has a nice jumper on it, a knitted jumper, with quite detailed back printing. And if you see here, I can focus on his ticket. It says Lego, but it's actually 0937. Yeah, 0937. But it says Lego backwards, and he has, on the back, he has a scared facial expression. Gosh, camera's not focusing today. See if I can get this focused properly. Well, that's close enough. Here you can see the back printing, and that's obviously to reference if he's been on a ride or something like that. So this is this guy his actual name is Tooth Domino. He's a Lego designer, but this is his sig fig, and it's also been included in some hidden side sets for the summer. He has no back facial printing, some quite detailed back torso printing, a nice torso print that says TD for Tooth Domino. A really nice hair piece. See, that's quite nice. And on his face, he's got printed sideburns. There are quite a lot of references to hidden side in this set. So this is another one for the who's visiting the ride, but she bears a striking resemblance to the head teacher from Newbury High. Very sorry about this. Can't get the camera to focus. There we are. And she has plain legs, a nice torso print. On the back, she has a scared facial print, as well as some back printing. And then our final minifigure will be this girl who goes to Newbury High School, as denoted by her jacket that says MB on it. Squid's basketball team. There's no facial printing on the back, but you can get a better look at the torso back there. It's plain legs, and then quite a common head print. So now I'm going to show you the outside of this set. So on the bottom level, we have a graveyard that has some gravestones for... this one has a bat on it, don't eat it. Pumpkin. And then we've got one here that's an exonite shield using an illegal building technique, which is now legal since they used it in the Saturn V. And it says TC on it, and it's that's for Tiago Catarino. And then we see, if we go to the right here, you can see the stairs, which have some minifigure heads, some transparent minifigure heads as lights, with some pearl gold studs on the top, and they're being held in with paint roller handles. We've got the wheelchair access as well as some stairs, and on the side we can open these doors. Spooky. On the middle level, we have an exonite shield with a reference to a Fright Night set, some frogs as gargoyles, a nice stained glass window that actually works. You can shine a light through and it works, and then there's some more frogs there. Now if we go up to the top, we have a sign there that says Manor von Baron, and then on all of the parapets, the tops, roof and stuff, there are these fencing swords. I can't remember what they're called. And then we have a chimney there. And if we keep going up, we've got the top of the tower that just has a door at the top, another shield with that Fright Night set on it, and some musketeer swords at the top. Not musketeer swords, because that would be stupid. Fencing swords at the top. Now if I open up this, from the left to the right on the bottom floor, so we have the heads of Anubis, the organ of Catarino, the obelisk of evil, the madman's elevator, the ticket stand, and then we have the back of the door, which does look quite ugly, but never mind. We got a chandelier there, and also if I open the door, you can see that those candles at the top of the doors open with the door, and you can see the gears for the top for the mechanism there. The elevator car can be removed, and it's using an old adventurer's mould for the main car piece, as well as a print for the Manor von Baron sign. I'm just going to try and open this. I have to break it off instead, never mind. And there are no stickers in this set, by the way. They're all prints. So I'm going to also just load this cart with a couple of figures, and I'll show you what that's for later. On the back, it's just a clip, so we can clip it into the elevator shaft. I'm going to put Karen in there. And that will just clip in at the back there. Okay, now if we go up, we have the head of the Sphinx, the resonator, the orb of Ogle, what's it called? Trash something. What is it called? I'll see if I can remember that. If I can't, I'll editing later. The Golden Dingus, that's its official name. It's from an old Adventurers set. We have a skeleton hanging from the roof with a sextant in his hand, and as well as an altar with a snake underneath, with these charming skeleton decorations, as well as a camera there. And if you connect this up to powered up, there is a button to make a camera shutter sound. We have here this painting of Baron von Baron holding the gem that he stole from the Pharaoh. There's the Pharaoh at the back, and that's for a very good play feature. So you know the Manor von Baron sign on the outside, it's actually a secret button, and I don't know if you can see that very well, but the Pharaoh shows up cursing him forever. And then we have here this large window, so you can see people as they go up the elevator. And I'll show you that main feature now. So if I go to the back here, there is a chain that runs up all the way up the tower, and at the top it will the door will open. That clicking, by the way, is because the chain is very difficult. The tower is this play feature is really finicky for getting it to work right, and it kind of struggles if there's anything sticking out of the wall barely. But as you get it past that, it should be easier. And then the door's open, and then it falls down. We have, and that is controlled by a sort of crank on the side, which I'll show you now. And that's what you do to control that, and you can fit that with powered up. On the back of this, on the back of the tower, we have the chain that runs all the way up, as well as the flywheels, which absorb all of the energy from the car to slow it down at the end, and I'll show you that. So if I bring these all the way to the top, as you can see, as it's going past, there's flywheels on the inside, and as it goes past, it does make them spin. But if it goes to the top, they spin at the end. There is I'll show you this other feature. So if I take the lift halfway up the elevator, and then I just flick that, it disconnects the gear. If you can see down there, that clicky that bit as it moves, it's disconnecting the gear, so it just makes them fall down. I'm assuming that's just a sort of an emergency stop or something. I don't know. I'm going to try and move this around again. So this set is very, very detailed. It took, I think, well, for me, I think it took about 8 hours to build, but I'm a very slow builder, so take that how you want. But it is lovely inside. So as well, there's this fire down here, which does correspond to where the chimneys are at the top there. And there are all sorts of references to oh, I've remembered that guy's name, Junkbot. And the whole of Junkbot is up there, so that's an old internet game on from Lego. And that's what Junkbot looked like. That's just made with a 2x2, with a 2x2 slope, with a tile on top, and then just some minifig legs. And these are all supposed to be artifacts that the Baron has stolen over time. I think this is worth the money, definitely, because it's clearly very detailed. It was a really enjoyable building experience. Definitely, if you remember all those old themes. I do some of them because I used to have some of their sets when I was younger, but I was never around for their first, while they were still out. I just had them second hand and stuff like that. But if you remember those sets, and you have a bit of nostalgia for them, this is definitely a set you should purchase. It would go great. I hope they do more of these fairground sets. It would go great with the roller coaster, and also those new hidden side theme park sets and stuff like that. This is definitely worth the money. The value that's presented here, it's great for price to piece. There's 9 minifigures, so many references. It's got a great play feature, even though it doesn't work perfectly. It's just really a brilliant set. I would say it's up there with Barracuda Bay, maybe not quite as good. I really did like Barracuda Bay. Also check out that video, it's on my channel. Great to see you guys. See you in the next one. And also, if you can like, comment, and subscribe, because we're only 6 away from 50 subscribers. And that would be great if we could get to 50 subscribers. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.